Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hi.
All right. So I'm not a candidate, but I'm here to do everything I can to help and support these great candidates. And I want to tell you why. When you have a government that refuses to give the people a wage that they can live on, $15 an hour, which is just $30,000 a year, while at the same time they're giving out massive tax breaks to corporations and the wealthiest, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do about that? And when you have a government that refuses to do anything about the affordable housing crisis in this state, while giving out tax breaks to luxury condo developers, you have to ask yourself, what are we going to do about that? And when you have a government that refuses to guarantee a quality education to all of the children in this state, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do about that? And when you have a government that refuses to shut down a for-profit prison in our state that is cooperating with the shameful separation of families policy going on at our southern border, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do about that? And when you have a government that refuses to enact a Green New Deal, well, it allows the expansion of fossil fuel infrastructure in our state, knowing everything we know about the climate crisis and what it means for us, you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do about that? And when you have a government made up of people who take tons and tons of money from corporate PACs and corporate lobbyists, and then turn around and serve their interest instead of the people, you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do about that? And the only thing I know to do in the face of all that is to get organized and elect a new government. In a democracy, the people have a right, they have a responsibility when their government turns their back on them to elect a new government, and that is the aim of the Rhode Island Political Cooperative, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do it. So we are going to do it. And here's what it's going to take. Two things. One is you need great people to run for office. And the people that you see here, and there are more coming, who are joining us, are all extraordinary, every single one of them. And you're going to get to know that a little bit today and a lot over the next 12 months in the course of this election. Their courage to run against the establishment, their utter devotion to serve the people in their communities, the clarity of their vision is going to inspire this whole state, and it's going to change the face of Rhode Island politics forever. So you need great candidates. The second thing you need is a big grassroots movement of people to back them up and help push them over the edge a year from now. And we start today working together with everyone across the state to build that grassroots movement. So I encourage everyone to go right now to RI Political Co-op, that's C-O-O-P, ripoliticalcoop.com, and sign up, get involved, become a member, join this effort.